Hey everybody, Manga Chris here, and I am filming my March haul video since it's the end of March, end of another month. Time to film another haul video. I didn't get as much manga this month as I did last month. Granted, last month was my birthday month, so I did get some like birthday money, so that kind of helped. But I still got a fair amount for just myself. So getting right off the bat, continuing a series that I got in February, Genjiken Volume 8 showed up literally the day after I put the video for last month's haul up. So Volume 8 for Genjiken came. I have it, so I now have all 9 volumes of Genjiken. I'm not at Volume 8 yet. I'm at Volume 4 right now, so still got a ways to go to get to this, but I'm excited to have the full first part of the series. Next that I bought was One Punch Man Volume 8. Really liking One Punch Man, the manga specifically. The anime for season 2 was pretty good. It's not as good as season 1, but yeah, I'm liking the manga for season 2 a little bit better. I also have Volume 9, and this is my favorite cover. I'm not at all biased towards Fubuki, and I'm saying that with as much sarcasm as I possibly can. Fubuki is one of my favorite characters. It probably goes Saitama, Silverfang, Fubuki, Genos. I really like her. I really like her character. Volume 9 especially is a really good volume. A lot of stuff happens in Volume 9. If you're not reading One Punch Man or you're not watching One Punch Man, I suggest you get on it because it's really good. So the next thing I got this month was Spy Family Volume 4, one of my monthly pickups. Really enjoyed this volume. I read this pretty much as soon as I got my hands on it. It was really good. The story was a little bit darker in tone compared to the rest of the volumes, which was a nice change of pace, but it was still really good. Volume 5 comes out in June, which is a little bit more time between volumes than there usually is, but I'm hyped for Volume 5 after reading Volume 4. I really enjoyed this. If you're not reading Spy Family yet, please pick it up. It's so good. It's so good. The next volume I got was Jiu Jitsu Kaizen Volume 2. And it is still really hard to get your hands on this series, because as soon as they get back in stock, they seem to come out of stock. I haven't read any of the volumes of Jiu Jitsu Kaizen I have yet, but I probably will. Volume 2 is just flipping through it. This is pretty much where I am in watching the anime. I haven't been up to date on the anime for a while, just because I've been busy, but I really enjoy the show, so I have no doubt that I'm going to enjoy this. I really like the art style for the manga. I like how it's a little bit more, it's not as like refined, it's more like sketchy, which is really cool. It's just an overall really cool series. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting more volumes of this eventually, if I can get my hands on them. The next thing I got was Fullmetal Alchemist Volume 3 in the hardcover Full Metal editions. I'm really liking these hardcovers, man. I really like these. I'm so glad that they decided to release hardcovers of this. I was gonna get the box set, but I learned that they're having these, so I figured, screw the box set, I'd rather have these. So yeah, I haven't read any of the ones that I have yet, but I definitely will probably once I get Volume 4, I'm going to start reading them. I like to have a good chunk of volumes before I start reading a new series, just so I don't get stuck halfway through a series and having to go get new volumes, and then sometimes those volumes are out of stock and it's a whole thing. But yeah, Volume 3, really looking forward to reading these. I've seen both versions of the anime, so I know what happens, but I'm going to definitely read these for nostalgia. The next series that I got was Black Lagoon. Here's Volume 1. Now, Black Lagoon, I've heard someone describe this as basically an 80s action movie cranked up to 11. And I could not agree more. I've seen all 3 seasons of the show, and the reason I picked this up is I saw that 2 new volumes have been released since the anime ended, which was super cool to hear about. I really like this series, so I decided to pick up the manga so I can get up to that point where the volumes are being released. I heard that they're getting released pretty slowly, so it's just the 2 new ones that are out. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get to that point because I really, really love this series. Didn't even show you volume 2 yet. Here's volume 2. If you haven't read or watched Black Lagoon, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite series. It's from the early to mid 2000s, like golden age. It's so good. It's so good. Now the next series I picked up was Dogs, Bullets, and Carnage. This is Dog's Prelude. It's like a prequel volume. There, that's more in frame. And I'll tell you why I bought this when I get to volume 1. I got this particular volume used because it was out of stock where I usually get it, and I went on Thrift Books and it was $6 as opposed to $12. So I was like, what the hell, I'll buy it. Volume 1 of Dogs, Bullets, and Carnage looks like this. I got this series basically because I thought the cover looked bitchin', and that's pretty much it. I was talking with some people on Instagram, and they said this series embraces the concept of like style over substance, but it doesn't lack substance, which is always good to hear. And flipping through the art, this series definitely does not lack on style. It's like a 12 out of 10 on style points. It is so pretty to look at. And then here is volume 2. I really like that the covers are like monochrome. I was looking at volume 3 and it's this really nice like teal color, and the cover looks so cool. I haven't picked it up yet though, but I'm really looking forward to getting into this series. I think I'm really going to enjoy it. And the last volume for March is Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, volume 6. This literally came today, so it is literally the last book for March. But flicking through this, I know I'm going to probably enjoy it as much as the rest of them. I'm really excited this is getting an anime. I hope I like it. If I don't like it, I have the manga, so I can stick with the manga. That's like the perfect situation. But if you're a fan of like rom-coms, I think you should check this one out. It's definitely not everyone's cup of tea. It's got a little bit of fan service, but you know, everyone has their guilty pleasure manga, and this is probably one of mine. The only other really like rom-com series I have is Komi. But yeah, volume 12 of this is coming out in April, so that's going to be in my April haul. But yeah, that pretty much encapsulates my haul for March 2021. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at MangamanChris, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any recommendations for manga that I should pick up, or any questions for me about manga that I have, don't be afraid to ask down in the comments. And yeah, that's it, guys. See ya.